Today we're going to look at the Barrena T5 integrated fixture with the SL6 pack, as they say. And it was purchased on Amazon. What happened is I had this in my wish list, and a lightning deal came on, minus $9, so it went from less than $50 to $39, something like that. So I just jumped on it. So it's pretty impressive, and what's most impressive is the inventory of parts. So you receive 6 LED lights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You receive my camera here. You receive 5 of these connectors. You receive 6 of these electrical outlet on-off switches. You receive 6 packets of hardware. You receive 2 hardwire kits, and it's just absolutely incredible in my opinion. So if we look at the overall length, we're looking at 46 inches, 3'10" for each one of these. So when you install it, you need to keep that in mind if things are pretty tight. Well, in this case, it's not going to be very tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be setting up this desk underneath these lights. And so, per the instructions, we're going to go up here and I'm going to tap off of the electrical outlet right there. So that's a LED bulb. And I'm going to put all 6 of them in 2 rows going down. So I'm actually going to put them on the beam itself. I'm not going to install a ceiling right now. We're in the basement. So anyway, you'll see how all that works. So about the only thing I haven't decided yet is if I want to run these 2 hardwire pieces, or whether I want to run excuse me, 2 of these already wired pieces. So what I'm thinking is, for right now, I'll just go ahead and run the hardwired pieces, so it's just together and done. And then I can put an electrical outlet on here, maybe cut these off and put it on the end here and run it that way. And you'll see what I'm thinking here in a little while. In the hardware pack, you see 2 hangers. So you screw them up there and get them. You hang the lights onto them. And actually, this is a dead end buffer. So if you look on the end, what you'll see is you'll see holes on one side. You'll see no electrical outlets. It's just holes. So if you have an open end, you can stick this in here and plug it up. So right here is your end plug. So you stick this in the end if you have an open end, and just plug it up and make it cosmetically appealing. Alright, I have my positions marked 15 inches apart, and the light is going to be the center line. So I started 15 inches to the right and to the left and marked 2 more 15-inch marks, and that'll split the lights. It'll put the mounts evenly 1/3 of the way into the light, and I'll show you that. Alright, so here's my hardware, and I measured such that 15 inches will put this 1/3 of the way in. So I'll have 2 hooks 15 inches apart, and that'll brace that up correctly. Okay, there we have it. We are installed, and I'll leave the measurements up to you. But basically, from the center of the light, I went 15 inches in either direction, so there's 30 inches between the lights. And then the mounting brackets, I put it 15 inches apart, which is pretty close to 1/3 of the way. And so I just need to hook up the power, which I'm going to have 2 outlets there at the beginning by the light. And I have a part on order. I'll show you when it gets here. So when I put the brackets up there, I only ruined 3 screws, 3 of the 9, 1/3. Anyway, one of them I just screwed in with the wrench there, and the other two I replaced. So anyway, just let you know they're kind of fragile. If the bit starts jumping, you're screwed. Alright, those clips are really tight, so when you get the two in place and you go to attach the light bar, you're going to have to attach the light bar on both clips at the same time. So just be careful, take your time. It's really tight, which is good. So here you see my electrical rig up here. I'll sort of hide those wires, you know, it's basement, don't really care. But anyway, you'll see when I'm done. So I'm going to test them one at a time here, see what they look like. Okay, that is definitely bright. Let me turn it off and on real quick. Alright, that is bright, and that is just one bank. Okay, that's a big wow for brightness. That is the other bank, and I am here to tell you that when these things go on sale, I'm going to pick them up. If I can get them for less than 40 bucks, these were like 39 whatever with the discount, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to be replacing these fluorescent bulbs in here. These are T8s, I think. They're really nice. Definitely the one over the lathe. I'll be replacing that for sure. And these I'm still pretty happy with, so I'll probably keep those until they start going bad or something. But other places in the garage, man, there is just no question that these are nice. Now don't forget, I didn't tell you they're 6500 Kelvin, which is really close to the blue scale. Usually, you know, for house, I kind of drop it down 4000, even 2800 for light bulbs, so that's pretty bright. And then they're 2500 lumens, and that's, I'm sure, all 6 of them. It says 2500. That's got to be for all 6. So anyway, I'll also show it when I get my parts in and plug it into the light there, and I'll show you how I rigged it up for the basement. Alright, so here's test 2 with both lights. Just have it plugged into a strip light power cord, power source, whatever you call those stupid things. And you can see that the light is ridiculous. So it is just unbelievably fantastic. Of course, they are indoor lights with, you know, 6500 degrees Kelvin and 2700 lumens. So it's just absolutely brilliant. The connectors are long enough where you can go from stud to stud, so whether you're doing this in the garage or the basement like I am, they are just right for that. And because LEDs are different than incandescent, you know, there's no shadowing effect, pretty much like there is with light bulbs, as they were, incandescent LEDs and whatnot. That makes for excellent desktop lighting. Alright, so I took the easy way out. I got these on Amazon. I paid Amazon Prime, so I got the 2-day free shipping. So I have 2 outlets and a light bulb that'll screw up in there. So that seemed reasonable. Alright, let's take a look, see what I did. Light comes on and then the LEDs come on. So, off, on. Okay, looks pretty good. And I'm really extremely happy with this, and so's the wife. So I guess we'll be working down here in the basement. And thank you for watching.